All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Vinland Saga, Season 2, Episode 16. Oh, shit.
Yep. We're dealing with an escaped prisoner here.
Yeah.
Gardar is...
Not being guarded anymore.
no, he's no longer...
Nope.
No longer belted down.
In fact, he took out quite a few guards. That like low double digits number you had is now even smaller.
It's small.
It's real small.
Yeah. So all this building drama going on as everything is
ready
on its
to
way
go to
here.
shit.
Yeah. But also Thorfinn has his dream, has his vision, has a very clear goal in mind.
A new country in Vinland.
Yeah, but specifically taking all the outcasts, because it's not going to be as easy as just bringing people along.
No.
You need to bring people along that won't just perpetuate the same thing that, kept them out of the situation. But also, you can't end war and slavery over here, so maybe you can save a couple people that have been, beset by that.
Start with one village.
And start with one village, which is the... Okay, that's something. But even then...
Yep. Yeah.
You got a long road ahead of you, buddy.
But luckily, you've got at least one very good close friend that will help you out.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right. Oh, so she's pretending like she doesn't know anything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yep. 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 Yeah.
Gotcha, so they know, but Snake's gonna let Kettle decide what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and then they split up. So where is he now? Oh, Sverkel.
Okay.
Oh, shit, so he could be like, right here.
Yeah.
Wait, where could you have hit him then? Like, fuck, like...
Yeah, even now she doesn't know.
Uh-huh. Oh. God, her whole fucking situation has just been
Shit. Yeah.
These are the kinds of people you need to help.
Yeah.
Thorfinn, yeah. But no, he
never
died.
came back.
He died a long time ago.
Yeah, he might die while you have him hidden. Maybe that would be the peaceful way for this to go. He just bleeds out.
Oh shit! No. Oh, this swelling music, but like it is not.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll help too. Sweet. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. You got your boys in your corner.
But
there's no way.
if she tells them where he is, could they sneak him out maybe?
There's no way that he's outside.
Yeah.
He's either on the roof somewhere, but that would involve her lifting him, so he has to be low.
What if he was underneath Sverkel's, like, cushion?
Right there?
Yeah, like in the bed.
I don't think he could be in the bed, but he could be under the bed. Because he would just suffocate underneath there.
Right.
Whoa. He could be in the well, maybe. You're like a son to me. Oh. I mean, with how chaotic things are getting, no, you're definitely gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, even if he accepts it, it won't mean anything because Canute's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. But talk about that.
More importantly, you're not dying.
Yeah. A distraction.
Is Einar gonna make them think that it's him?
That's totally.
Yeah, that's Einar.
Totally
Yeah.
Einar. Yeah.
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 Fuck. But you can't just come back from that. Like,
Well, no, all they need to do is just have him take off the outfit and stuff, and then they go.
no, right. But once they realize it's him, it's like you're separated from the group. Okay.
All right, plan is in action.
Yep.
Let's
and
go.
I love that he's still using, in a way, he's kind of using some of his
Your
other
Naruto run.
skills
Oh, never mind.
of like, quick boy infiltration.
Oh, I'm going to.
Okay.
Wow!
All right.
Oh, Smirkle! He's running
Pick
so
open
well for being
planes.
injured, you know?
Yeah. Gotcha. So that's the hope. If he can get to the woods, then he'll be able to escape.
He'll be able to disappear, yeah.
Yeah, and they won't know it was him.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn! Oh my god! You are so fucking strong!
Okay. Yeah. Just under the bed.
All right,
All right.
yep.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh, and risking so much for a dying slave.
Yep.
Just like Thor.
Just like Thor's, yep. 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 Damn it, Snake, you're smart! Oh, I'm going back. Damn, Snake, you're smart.
Yeah.
He's too good.
Yeah. Because of course
you have like 2 minutes
you
now.
gotta go. So what are you gonna do, Thorfinn? Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't want you guys to hear him coming. But that also means you can get away if you get on the cart.
Wow.
No murderous intent.
Well, I mean, you would have heard the breathing if it was ragged
Yeah.
and stuff. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. No negotiating.
Yep.
Step down or he's going to kill you. Yep.
Or at least if you hold him off for them to get away.
Oh! Yeah! Oh, that's so good! But you're still raising your fists, yeah. Yeah.
That's a very good point. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And this is the question for your whole. Yeah.
Yep. Whoa! Did he
I think he blocked it with his foot.
Did he block it? Yeah, with his foot. Yeah, that was wild. Damn.
That look on Snake's face. Arne, just get Sverkle and go.
Whoa. What's this pose? For a knife, yeah. He's imagining them with the knives, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! What is happening? This is such a huge decision. Like if we just end it right there. Yeah.
God damn it!
Yep.
God damn it!
Oh!
No!
Oh my god.
Every fucking time!
I am so tight right now.
I know! Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I love this episode so much. The Askeladd cameo, the Thorfinn and Einar decision to making that plan there, the fact that they're doing this all with the actual risk to themselves here.
And I love that it's something that is messy in how it came about, right?
Yeah, super messy.
Like it's not something where it's I would have thought that they would have ended up fighting alongside Snake at some point, maybe, you know?
We'll see. It depends.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
It really depends on how this goes.
But right now, it's just as a snowball consequence of what Arne decided to do. There you go. In the same way that as a snowball consequence of Thorfinn deciding to get on that boat.
Yep.
You know?
It's just a road that we are on. The roller coaster ride has no brakes, and now the only thing that we really have to kick ourselves over with this show is the fact that they end the fucking episode, so we have to wait.
I know.
Until we watch the next one.
That is like, you know, I would like to think that my drink tolerance for like cliffhangers is pretty good.
Sure.
That one though.
That did not put a smile on your face.
That did not put a smile on my face. That
was intense. I also really like that we immediately addressed you're going to fight him to protect someone? Well, we're not just going to gloss over the fact that you made a pact to become a pacifist and no longer hurt anybody. So
even if you knock him out.
What's your reasoning here?
Yeah.
Well, even if you just strike at him, you're intending to inflict violence. You're not a pacifist.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Thor's wasn't a pacifist.
He wasn't a pacifist. He was a peaceful man.
He was a peaceful man. Exactly. That's a great... Yes, it's that simple. But, Thorfinn, if you want to go beyond that, you're going to have to reconcile instances like this. And I love that Askeladd is the perfect picture of this, because it's you're going to have a duel. Well, allow me to introduce myself. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, it's... oh
my God.
And it's something where Snake is like, hey, I need to avenge my men, right? This guy killed like 5 of my dudes, right?
I mean, he's just going to be a problem.
They were on my orders, and he's going to be a problem. Like, this is something that needs to be taken care of. And yet... Here you are.
And yet, will Snake be able to put away his sword?
Yes.
Because, you know, what's really cool about this is that Sverkel basically puts aside the moment here of where this can all actually end rather peacefully. Sverkel brings up the thing of where, you know, you don't have to kill him. You don't have to.
No.
Nothing about this dictates that you have to do this.
Yeah.
People are going to make their decisions, and you don't owe death to this guy because of what he did. That is a belief that you might have, but that is not factual. That is a belief. That is something that is tied to emotions, a worldview, a culture, a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, that sword means you came from somewhere, and you know, using it won't necessarily get you back there any quicker. So, take up Grandpa's farm. No,
and what do you do? And what do you do once you realize that Sverkel is a part of this? Like, obviously, he's not going to do anything to Sverkel, but if it gets to the point where
he works for Kettle.
No, he works for Kettle. No, right, but at you know, Sverkel's old and all that stuff. At most, he'd probably just like put him back in bed and maybe tie him there.
This is once you get above a certain age, you can get away with these crimes.
Well, yeah, you're the family of your employer, right?
I don't think it really matters if a family member, you know, did some shit in that regard. He beats them, brings them before Kettle, and is like, "This is what they did. Can I kill him?" You know?
No, right. But it's the can I kill him, not the I killed him because he did this thing.
No, obviously.
Like, that would be kind
I'm
of
not saying you're going to
problematic.
kill him, but I'm saying he's going to do something.
No, right, but
It's not that I can't touch him or anything. You know,
yeah,
kind of
totally.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and he would really just have to touch Sverkel in order
I know, to kill him. Yeah.
Well, or just to make it so that he's not interfering in the
Right,
situation. But
No, of course.
given that Sverkel helped them with this, right? That's
Yes. It's
makes
multi-layered.
things even messier when you
Arnade,
do. Yeah,
Sverkel, Snake,
Right.
Thorfinn,
because
Einar,
all they're doing,
all like the kettle.
all they're doing is trying to save this man from getting killed.
Yep.
He's done some things that, I could definitely see, Snake thinking that, I need to kill this guy, right?
Yep.
But like the way that it like spiderwebbed and like and House of Cards kind of fell apart into this situation where it's so chaotic when literally like Einar and Thorfinn were like textbook like perfect workers that were going to not even be slaves anymore, right?
Well, they're not. They're. Oh,
No, because it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't
That's
happened
right,
yet.
that's
Right.
They left
So it's
them
like
with the decision, and then
Yeah.
they went to go connect.
and so
yeah.
and so now it's like like what do you even do here?
you're like so flabbergasted by this, you can barely get a sentence out.
And
Yeah.
even the idea that like I love that they knew that Arnheid set him free. That was not a secret. That wasn't something that she said to them once they were like whispering by the thing.
No, they knew.
They knew. And she probably also told them why she did it. I panicked. I thought that the guards were going to come kill me too because like
And so we split.
and so we split, right? And
was
I
like,
came back here.
Yeah. So sit
Right.
here,
And
we'll
we're
use
going to
you as
watch
bait.
you until he comes back, right?
Easy plan. Easy
But-
plan. And then they meanwhile have everybody else going and looking around everywhere.
Yep. And all of this is happening while the Canute thing is still like
Yep.
there was a part of me, right, when they started going into some of the details of like this stuff earlier, but like, after the whole Canute situation, where I was like, oh, I hope this doesn't go on too long because I don't want to lose the tension of where we left off with the Canute thing, because that's like
No.
a very serious
Tension's still
situation.
there.
But no, that shit's still there.
Tension's
And-
still there. In fact,
and
it's worse
just-
because
things
we
are
don't
just getting
know
more
when
fucked here.
Canute's getting back. It's
Yeah.
just a constant invisible clock that we just hear tick, tick, tick,
Yep.
but we don't know when that clock
yeah.
alarm goes off.
And even if Snake makes a particular decision, what is Thorkel gonna do? Because when he comes back and he hears about that, and
Thorkel?
Thorgal.
Oh,
Yeah, not Thorkel.
Thorgil, yeah.
Yeah, Thorgal.
Yeah.
Because like we could still get the thing that we had expected to happen a while ago, because now it's the no. These people are literally helped the person who killed a bunch of your men. Now, of course, if they win here, they have to get away because they can't stay here. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want Thorfinn to meet Canute. If he like leaves
will.
because they run
He
away.
will.
No,
Bruh.
but imagine if they run away.
Bruh.
No, eventually he will.
No,
but like
no, he will. Like 100%. This is a story of themes that get all the way down to the core of like the spiritual essence of of man, of people, actually in this case more specifically men, but for the majority of the way that this has been going, we are set up perfectly to have a very terrifying kind of confrontation with Canute.
Yep.
Because of what they're all going to have gone through by the time he gets here.
Yeah.
If anything, I think the way that they get through this is that Thorfinn does actually reach Snake. I think the best part about this is that Thorfinn showcasing his martial prowess in this regard is going to be a pretty intense thing here. But I also don't think that's, again, going to be the point of it. We have to see, we have to see Thorfinn's journey continue.
Well, and
So Snake cannot win here.
Well,
And
so
not only that, it's the what does Thorfinn winning look like? Does he just knock him out? Well, that's kind of basic.
So-
That's kind of boring.
So I actually see a way in which I could absolutely see Snake winning.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's how it would go in my mind space, right?
Okay. How?
And it could add some interesting additional conflict. Thorfinn isn't able to beat him because he's not willing to actually kill him. He's not trying to hurt him, right? So it's the that's enough of, like, they could get into the idea that because of that you're not good enough to just fully defeat him without hurting him. Right, exactly. And then Snake does end up beating him. Thorfinn is, a bit less problematic, right? So it's the he ties them up, whatever, he does all of this stuff.
And you'll be punished by Ketil.
Right, you'll be punished by Ketil, and then that's the way that Thorfinn and Einar don't leave, so you keep the cast here for when Canute gets here, and then it escalates things because there's going to be a whole lot more voices with their opinions on such.
And all that won't matter because
Canute's on their way.
Well, but sorry, the king is coming to take everything we have and probably
kind of bigger priority.
Here. Yeah. So all that pardoned. Let's just go. Yeah. That's a way that it could work. I think though that a more impactful encounter with them beyond their fighting, but maybe the words within the fight. Since we have Askeladd being the picture of Thorfinn's inner mind with regards to what it means to inflict violence, is him channeling Askeladd, if you will. And thus, he's not solidified in that. That's just the beginnings of that. So then Askeladd is not, because it's Thorfinn, but it's, it's the thing of where Askeladd is not being like, yeah, so go ahead and do it. Askeladd being like, are you sure? This is something you've been really thinking about.
And you certainly won't be able to do it half-assed, so he's got to go back into the, into the dagger stance and everything. And which the fact that Snake was like, wait, what's that stance? That's weird. Wait. And then he gets it. That was so cool. Like,
I love that. There were visual storytelling.
There were so many elements of this that very much felt like the Wild West, like duel, okay, we got our guns and all that stuff, or the samurai epic warriors that are about to stare down and all of the stuff before the actual combat. That is just
the moment
gripping.
Of posture. And this is maybe where I'm going to gush a little bit much here, but when two duelists in the sense of something like this kind of showcase their character by their stance. It brings to mind a lot of my favorite characters in fiction that talk about the way in which battle is a form of expression and communicates with words in that regard. But the idea of someone's respect and honor that they show to the other person by the way that they carry themselves before violence is enacted.
I like it.
And that's something that I think Snake could recognize here of the, you'd be willing to shift into that. Because that's the, I'm ready to kill potentially. But it's but your eyes, your everything else about you, that's not who you are.
Oh yeah, everything about Thorfinn with how he's carrying himself is I don't want to do this, but I will if I have to. And
that's one of my favorite tropes as well.
Don't confuse my reservation for lack of capability, which he demonstrates, but it's suddenly, he's punching and he's like, oh, that was close.
He basically took advantage of hey, you're walking up towards me with this pace here.
Awfully confident for someone in fist range,
Right. But then when he came around for the second slash, I gotta see this choreography again. He dodges the first swing, knowing where it's gonna go.
He reverses it back around.
Whips it back around. Yep, comes down here. Yep.
So he dodges it, the first bit, and then he kicks the flat of it back.
He does a backward handspring basically.
Right.
And he kicks it up so that it doesn't follow through.
Exactly.
And while he's doing distance. This motion here, otherwise he would be.
Otherwise he'd just curve it down and you'd be dead. Yeah. Which I like as a detail. It's not that
that's animated.
It's not that the foot saved his face.
Cool.
It's that the foot saved his everything else.
Right after that.
Yeah.
Snake's not just gonna let him flip as he lands there.
Exactly. Like that. He's not gonna Darth Maul it.
Right.
Oh, hey, that's cool. What are you doing? Huh.
But then also I'm not here to kill you either, Thorfinn. But
I will if I
have to. So it's the two men both don't want to commit violence. Both will if they have to. One of them asks first, are you sure about this?
Yeah.
And then do you think you can beat him while you're still half asleep,
Yep.
While you're still not fully awakened yet. You're still, half of a warrior,
Exactly. Not accepting the the part of you that still is that.
I love the way they showed the way his muscles kind of reacted and sent the signals to his brain.
Oh yeah, and like the way it started and followed the same color as the glint on the blade.
Right. But then to the, he's raising his hands in some kind of a way to prepare for a strike. And he's like, are we ready? No. We don't need to do that yet. But it's just everything is taut and tight and ready to go. And thus, Thorfinn might be able to redeem all the violence that he did by becoming basically the fucking like peace monk, the way of peace monk.
Right.
Like
the can't touch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And then they shush. You
Right,
know?
because the only reason I survived being so much smaller than everybody else is by being fast and not getting hit. Right? Like that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And while Thorfinn wants to be a pacifist, I think he can create a place of pacifism, a community of that.
Yeah.
But
there's exceptions to every rule.
There's exceptions to every rule, but if he's actually going to do that, he needs to build the path that he can then walk on towards that destination.
Right.
And needs to acknowledge to himself that that's a journey. He is not there yet.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. But
this is not a step backward.
This is not a step backward, but this is a breaking down and a deconstruction of the very black and white, rigid terminology that he was using before this.
Right, because that's what he needed in order to fully break himself out of the warrior mentality.
Right.
And now it's the okay, you've gotten to the point where you are not reliant upon that, right? You are now fully accepting and able to use that, but also put it away when you need to.
Right.
And so just make sure, is this one of those situations where you need to? And what exactly are you going to do?
Right. I still want a conversation. I
Me too.
really think it's harder to write a conversation at this point than it would be just to have a cool moment where Thorfinn shows off some martial prowess and it seems like it's the, he's doing the warrior thing like Thor's did, whereas the idea that Snake doesn't necessarily fully understand why he's helping here, that's something that could be, one, smart from Snake's standpoint, that he just waits for, reinforcements and stuff like that.
Sure.
But also the, okay, but I know you a little bit. This is odd.
Well, and
it's just you and me here. Like, literally, he does not have to care really about Arnade or
Sverkel. No, but I think that Sverkel, because he, literally got out of his chair and is crawling along the ground to be able to see this
the conversation.
He will absolutely help in the conversation.
Yes. I would love to see these two not to belittle the thinger here, just to make a funny kind of joke here about this being them having a little JoJo pose off, basically, where it's the first person to swing here loses.
Sure.
This is something that does not have to go beyond Thorfinn striking at him.
Yeah, the first attack that Thorfinn made forced Snake to recognize the playing field, right?
Yes.
So it's the...
I mean, he has fought Thorfinn before.
No, right, but like... Even then, it was Thorfinn doing a lot of nothing until it's the I blocked your attack, because you were coming with killer intent and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but now it's the
yeah. Also another thing, Snake doesn't really care with regards to Kettle what happens with Gardar, but Kettle would care about what happens with Arnade.
Yep.
And thus, this might be a situation where it's the, trade. Won't have to fight. Sverkel, is this what you want to do? Okay, you can take him away, take him out of here. I'll let you go. Arnade stays. And that would be a brutal decision for Arnade and everybody else to make.
There's even the option, and I don't think they'd accept this one, given that they know that Gardar is like he's going to be killed, But if it's the, all right, we'll tend to his wounds and make sure that he does not die from this, but he's not going anywhere. But I don't think Snake would necessarily be okay with that, and I don't think they'd be okay with it since it's
Gardar's
just
a threat.
And it'd just be putting off the inevitable until Gardar is executed. So
right, and that's what they tried to do already.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
But
yeah,
wonderful, wonderful, beautiful episode.
Do you think that there's a possibility that Thorfinn will fight in such a way that he just wears out Snake?
I could see that
like
happening.
Not actually like fighting to the point of even striking, because he hasn't actually landed a hit yet.
Well, I could also see it being something where it's the Arnheid gets Sverkel onto the cart. He keeps Snake busy. They ride off. Sverkel makes it so that they can actually get away, and then that's how.
Because he doesn't have the horse.
Right, exactly. And then
Snake.
But that means that Thorfinn and Einar stay behind, which is how they can be kept in the main focus of the story can stay here, right? And then they exit stage left.
Maybe.
But
yeah, I'm impressed. They built up the tension for this so perfectly. We have a really, really crazy, also almost like just general situation with the fact that they were able to hide him under the bed, which is, I don't know, fucking hilarious. On one hand.
and desperate, because it's like they didn't look under there because otherwise they would have seen him. But also, why would they look under the bed of Sverkel, right? It's
right.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here.
But then also so we got ourselves into a situation where, like, it almost feels kind of funny, but it's I can't lift him, but I can lift this bed up,
Or it's just like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Slides him underneath that.
Like, I imagine there was probably a lot of finagling and like,
But then Thorfinn actually strains to lift it up as well. So I'm like, wait,
I'm guessing
that's a fucking bed, y'all, like a wooden
and it didn't
heavy ass bed.
And it didn't look like they had put him on the blanket and then slid him in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably something where it's like,
no, Sverkel is going to die because he blew out his back helping helping Arne.
She lifts it up just enough. She's like, Sverkel, quick, put something
Rolls.
under it. He moves like a box under it. They set it down. Okay, now we'll slide him underneath.
I mean, hey, if you're panicked and terrified, the amounts of strength you're able to call upon
the idea,
panic like that,
because it's not that she couldn't move him at all. It's that.
He's heavy to lift.
There's no way I can travel anywhere with him. It's like that wouldn't work. But yeah, I did think about that too, and I was like,
there's a little mechanism.
Yeah. She's like, no, we just realized that she's like, no, I got crazy back muscles. All the work I do around the house and shit. Yeah.
I mean, she's carrying this farm kind of in some ways there, because Kettle is not kind of completely gone, and his whole thing. So yeah. Anyway,
next episode.
I need it right now. Give me more Askeladd and Thorfinn inner monologue.
Yes.
Kind of stuff there, because it's all Thorfinn.
Yeah.
But I just love any opportunity we get to bring Askeladd.
Oh yeah, because I thought it might be Thor's, since he's doing the Thor's thing right now. But no, it's Askeladd.
Well, that's the point. It's because he's not doing the Thor's thing here. Because he's resorting to violence.
But Thor's did too. He broke bones.
No. Absolutely. But I think from Thorfinn's perspective, he's still not doing the Thor's thing in a weird way here, because
he's tapping into the part of him that was the warrior from back then. Askeladd is the one that comes up because he's the one who taught Thorfinn how to be like that.
Yes, and also, I think that there's a very clear difference where Thor's has literally everything coming down on him, and in some ways, weirdly enough, I think that this is one where Thorfinn doesn't fully realize maybe why he's helping them a little bit. It feels like it was something where he did it because Einar was going to help.
Yeah, it's I'm not going to abandon
Einar.
I'm not going to abandon Einar.
Yeah.
And so
I'm going to help him so that Einar doesn't die.
Right.
Yeah.
And these are the first outcasts that I'm helping.
Right.
Right. Outcast doesn't mean that they have to be prim and proper outcasts, right? It can get to messy shit. like with Gardar.
Right, absolutely. But the idea that I think Thor's knew, oh, I'm gonna need to fight. He puts everything on. The boats come in. They leap onto the boat and everything, and he kicks their asses and stuff.
Right.
Whereas Thorfinn, I don't think, was fully prepared mentally for this, and also
The plan was that they wouldn't fight.
Right.
Yeah.
And so now it's the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
all right.
I'm really glad that that bit of logic was kept through of like, wait a minute, this guy's been wounded twice. No fucking way is he.
Yeah, is he hauling ass outrunning? Yeah, not outrunning, but like keeping good
Making it
distance.
take this long to catch up to him. That's. Wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did kill a bunch of my men, so he's Bill Dipperly, but like.
Yeah. And also, yeah, I know that the person that would be motivated, like, it's not the.
He just saw the two of them.
Right. It's yeah, exactly. It's not the. I know that's not Gardar. It's the. And are you fucking dumbass?
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So he leaves his two men for it, and he's like, okay, it could be Gardar, and I just am wrong.
So just follow and stay far away. You have horses. You should be fine.
Yeah. Don't engage.
Right.
Stay at a distance.
And hopefully you'll actually listen this time.
Right. But what I love about this is that Snake has never, ever in the story been subverted for another character's benefit. Every single moment he's been in the story, he is competent. He handles things well.
The closest that you could get is that he depends on the people underneath him when he actually shouldn't.
But that's meta.
No, I know, but
that's meta stuff that we're bringing in. I would say on the hard instance here, this is the best opportunity for us to showcase his character, and thus I do not want to see him. I do not want to see either him beat Thorfinn or Thorfinn to just beat him. I want there to be a conversation. I want there to be one of those moments in Vinland Saga where people sit and they realize, oh, there's more to this than violence.
The story did a fantastic job of building up Snake, both as a fighter and as a character that we care about. As a dude.
Yeah. Just the relationship he has with Sverkel is enough.
Exactly. So we are very much invested in this and don't want either of these two boys to die or get hurt.
Yeah.
But also, oh fuck,
yeah. We're here. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, that we really do too. So go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all of this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.